Welcome back into our student spotlight. Says it's time for us to take a look at a standout student. Stevie Brown is taking some time to talk with us. And Stevie, first of all, senior year, has it been going good for you so far?
It's been going really good. I've liked it a lot.
When you talk about the senior year, what were you looking forward to most about this year? Anything that you kind of heard about that you were excited to experience?
Just kind of being able to fly through this and really put myself out there as much as I can this year.
Talk a little bit about classes, because obviously that's the first thing that you got to take care of in order to get through the year. What are your favorite classes this year that you've been taking?
So this year I'm taking AP Stats and I like it because it's kind of like a different math class. It's not your regular algebra and stuff like that, and it's given me a different point of view on math.
AP classes tend to push you a little bit more. Have you taken some before this one, or was this your first experience with them?
I've taken one or two, but this one's pretty much the hardest one that I've taken so far.
What's some tips that you would give somebody going into an AP class, and what's some things that you would tell them to expect?
It is a lot more work and it is harder, but in the end, you learn a bunch of more stuff, and it's worth it for the college credits that you get.
You were saying that class is one that's fun right now, but what about over through the course of your school year? Anything that's really jumped out to you subject-wise or class-wise that perked your attention?
Last year I took psychology and I really liked it because it showed me that I really like to learn about human and how they think and stuff like that. So
teachers help with that as well, as far as what you can kind of jump into and learn from, and how you learn, I guess, the best way to learn it. What do you look for in a teacher, though? You're going to be going up to college soon. What do you hope a college professor has that you've seen in some of your high school teachers?
That they know that not all students learn the same, and that they're able to adjust how they teach for some of the students that don't learn the same as most others do.
You said that you're going to be going off to Mesa as far as the next college decision. What made you choose Mesa as far as the campus?
So I liked it price-wise, of course, and then the campus was just really small, and it seemed like it was just a good fit for me.
You said criminal justice is what you want to get into up there, and that also, you said, was a big reason, the program up there. Anything specific about the program you liked? So
I saw that they kind of set up crime scenes for the students to figure out, and that really drew me into them. So.
Not only that, but you also said kind of the other side of things, the subjects, the ability to have more subjects and kind of minor in some cool things is going to be fun as well. But what are you most nervous about, I guess, for college? Is there anything that you're really kind of looking at going oh, this is going to be a little bit interesting?
Probably just being surrounded by so many people that I don't know. Coming from a small town, you know everybody, and going to knowing everybody to knowing nobody is going to be different.
We'll talk about the small town in a moment and kind of that balance there. But first, when you talk about the stuff you've done in a small town, not a lot of clubs and groups for you, but you keep yourself busy. You've worked at Wagon Tails for a while. What have you picked up from there that's maybe something you wouldn't have if you didn't have that job?
I think being dependent on the customers to take care of their dogs kind of gives you shows you how to really approach the customers to make sure that they know that their dogs are well cared for, and it's given me a lot of people skills.
Definitely doesn't hurt to be able to go and play with dogs all day, does it?
No, definitely not.
Talk a little bit now about just advice you would give to somebody coming into the school. You mentioned small towns is kind of different, but what would you tell somebody maybe coming from Denver to Salida, or a freshman coming into the high school, to make it easier for them?
I think to not be scared, to get out of your comfort zone. I mean, coming from a small town, everybody's really supportive, and just to put yourself out there.
Last thing. What are you looking forward to, or are you going to miss, I guess I should say, rather than looking forward to about leaving Salida? What's something that you really enjoy about this town?
Just the people. It's a really great environment, and the weather. I love the snow and everything, so yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. Congratulations on being a standout student, and good luck as you get through the senior year.
Thank you.